So guys, it looks like we have a positive update regarding the future of the Power Rangers franchise. This is fantastic. I was a fan as a kid, used to watch episodes of the Power Rangers after school, so it has a soft place in my heart, this franchise, and I would love to see it back on the big screen or back as a TV show. Either way, it would be great to have it back in the pop cultural zeitgeist, and it looks like we have some big plans going forward at Hasbro here. So let's break down this news and information, and let's see what's going on with future plans for the Power Rangers. So this comes to us from Comic Book Movie. We finally have a positive update about plans for the Power Rangers franchise moving forward. Like I say, I love the Power Rangers. I don't know all the lore. I've never been a major hardcore fan. I don't know the character names or the villain names, but I used to watch it as a kid. I used to have a great time with it. It was campy, it was cheesy, it was that 90s kind of ridiculousness, kind of slapstick comedy in there sometimes, and it was just really, really fun, and I would love to see it brought back, and I would love to see these characters done justice. So, when the news broke, the Hasbro teamed with Netflix for a new slate of Power Rangers movies and TV shows, excitement among fans was high. Unfortunately, even with Jenny Klein, Jessica Jones tapped as the showrunner for the TV series, and Jonathan Entwistle, the end of the fucking world, served as the franchise's creative lead, the whole thing ultimately fell apart. Yeah, it was a shame that it just went nowhere and just exploded. That's left the Power Rangers franchise in limbo, but we bring you a positive update today, courtesy of Scooper Daniel Rickman. So, I'm sure by now, most of you guys know, but if you're a new viewer around here, Daniel Rickman, he's a social media movie scooper. He gets a lot of information right when it comes to breaking news about different movie updates, movie news and stuff like that. Sometimes he gets things wrong, but more often than not, this guy gets things right. But always, like I say, take his information with a grain of salt. But more often than not, this guy's usually right when it comes to his movie news. So, he claims that the new live-action movie is now in development and reveals plans for the animated TV show as well. We have no intel beyond that, but a resurgence for the property could be on the horizon. The 2017 movie was meant to breathe new life into the property, but made too many missteps and fans walked away unhappy. I actually didn't mind that 2017 movie. I mean, it wasn't the best thing I'd ever seen. It's not the worst thing by any measure. It was kind of mid, but there were enjoyable moments to be had with that movie, and every now and again I go back and I do check out that movie. Some of the creature designs, threw me off a little bit, but ultimately, I would say in a thumbs up or thumbs down, I give it a thumbs up. And if you're a Power Ranger fan, I do recommend checking it out if you haven't seen it. Like I say, there's some enjoyment to be had with it, but don't expect the best Power Rangers content ever. But I think you will find some enjoyment if you are a Power Rangers fan. So check out that 2017 movie if you haven't seen it. The Power Rangers franchise began in 1993 with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, a TV series created by Haim Saban and Shuki Levy. And it was adapted from Japan's Super Sentai series, blending footage of Japanese action sequences with newly filmed American scenes. The show became an instant hit, captivating kids with its mix of martial arts, giant robots, and colourful costumes. Yeah, like I said, used to watch these episodes after school, and the monster costumes were so ridiculous now that I look back on it as an adult. Obviously, they were kind of like big kind of costumes with a human inside it, and these monsters kind of jumping around with humans inside these monster costumes, and it looks so cheesy and so campy and ridiculous, but it's so funny and so charming at the same time. I might have to go back and watch an episode now that I'm talking about it. So, where are we? The Rangers were ordinary teenagers who transformed into superheroes to fight evil forces, usually led by villain Rita Repulsa. The success of the original series led by multiple sequels and spin-offs, each introducing a new team of Rangers such as Power Rangers, Zeo, Turbo, and In Space. Yeah, guys, also check out, there's some fan-made Power Rangers movies on YouTube. I can't think of the names of them off the top of my head, but just go onto YouTube and obviously search up Power Rangers fan-made movies, and there's some really, really edgy, gritty, R-rated sort of like fan-made Power Ranger movies out there, and they're really, really great, and it shows you just how compelling this franchise could be if it was, given to the right director and the right creative team. Like an R-rated, gritty version of the Power Rangers would be such a great movie, and it's a shame they haven't gone that avenue at the moment, but I don't think we're ever going to get an R-rated version of this Power Rangers franchise, but yeah, it definitely could be something great. Look up those fan-made movies on YouTube. So over time, the franchise expanded into films, comic books, toys, and video games, becoming a pop culture phenomenon. As noted, in 2017, effort meant to capitalize on the success of Superheroes fell flat, so we're hoping this next take returns to the series' roots, Zords and all. The thing that worries me is this franchise out of date? It came out in the early 90s. is it a bit old school for like the modern audience take? We're used to these kind of gritty, realistic take on our superheroes, and the Power Rangers is quite campy, it's quite old school, it's very 90s. Can it be updated for the kind of modern era of superhero kind of mythology in our movies and pop culture? Can it still work as a viable franchise? I'm yet to kind of get there. But that 2017 film, it kind of showed that there's a bit of a possibility there, but they didn't quite hit the mark. But like I say, if they get given the right director and creative team, I think that they can make a success. But I haven't seen it just yet. So, building this partnership with Jenny, whose talent and passion transcends genres, is an exciting moment for us. We believe that her distinctive vision makes it perfect fit to help us develop Hasbro's deep library of IP as well as original projects, and we're thrilled to have her on board. Gabe Morano, EVP Scripted Television, US E1 said in a statement today. E1 is an impressive, versatile home to develop original content. With this incredible toy box to dig into, it's such an exciting place to be. I couldn't feel prouder to bring its beloved IP to viewers. So, E1 still falls under the Hasbro umbrella, so it's possible the original ideas are now just evolving with a new studio or streaming partner. Either way, the future does look slightly brighter for the Power Rangers this holiday season. So let's go back to what we actually read up here. So, the actual news here. So, he claims that a new live-action movie is now in development and reveals plans for an animated TV show as well. So they're covering both bases here. A big live-action movie and an animated TV show. We know both of those things can work. The success of, just look at the animated X-Men. They brought that back on Marvel, on Disney+. That did absolutely massive viewership figures. So maybe an animated TV show would be the right way to go. It could appeal to adults and kids alike, and a live action movie as well. Are they going to go gritty, R-rated, kind of realistic, or are they going to go the more cheesy, campy, kind of 90s original kind of, series of Power Rangers? Is that the kind of tone we're going to get? It'd be interesting to see what kind of tone they go with the live action movie after the 2017 attempt. But guys, I throw it off to you. You hear about this, a new live action movie and a new TV animated series. Are you excited to see more Power Rangers content, or do you think this is kind of 90s and it's not really appropriate now for the modern era of kind of superhero content? Whatever your thoughts are here, guys, jump into the comment section and let me know. Can't wait to hear your feedback on this Power Rangers news of a new movie and a new animated series. As always, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit that like and become a subscriber if you haven't already. It goes a long way to supporting the content here, guys, so I'd really, really appreciate that. And I will see you in the next video.